Hello everybody and welcome back to the series I'm doing on FIFA 15 Career Mode with Preston North End. This is now episode 9 and apologies I've not done one of these in a while, but we are back now with the series and we are kicking today's episode off with a JPT match in the second round against Exeter City. So the team I decided to go for this match, as you can see here, was a 4-4-2 formation, and I didn't play my strongest team and I decided to play Brownhill and Hayhurst on the wings. So Brownhill is of course the centre mid, but honestly we're lacking wingers at the moment as we only really have Cal Reid and Chris Humphrey, so I may be looking to recall Lee Holmes just because, playing Brownhill on the wing isn't ideal, but, he does put in the performance in this match. So Exeter in the second round of the JPT are definitely a team we are looking to beat this season, and we just get things going straight away here with Josh Brownhill. Playing him from the wing, he cuts inside well here and just goes for a chip, and the goalkeeper makes a magnificent save diving back on himself, and Josh Brownhill so close to getting a goal there, but we get another chance here with Andy Little linking up well with Jermaine Beckford. Jermaine Beckford does a bit of a pivot and he shoots and scores. Jermaine Beckford with only his second goal of the season. He's yet to score in the league, but that is his second goal of the season, and hopefully that will end his goal drought. He's been on a bit of a goal drought, and honestly, this team has been lacking goals at the moment. We've really been way too reliant on Garner at the moment. So Beckford chipping in with the goals will do very nicely indeed. So as you can see there, it was well finished as well between the goalkeeper's outswung leg and the post. Very well finished indeed. And you can see Suckman celebrating there. But Exeter did come right back at us. They had a free kick here in the 26th minute and they whip it in well. And Stuckman isn't called upon, but the ball, as you can see, it just goes over the bar. But honestly, we don't have the tallest of centre-backs, so defending set pieces has been a bit of an issue for us this season when we're normally playing Bailey Wright and Tom Clark as they're both under 6 foot. But we get another good chance here. Exeter just messing around with the ball, really. We could tell he weren't great, but look at that ball from Brownhill and that, oh my god, that volley, that half volley even from Beckford. Just look at this pass from Brownhill, absolutely exquisite, and Beckford on the volley. That would have been hands down the goal of the season right there. But not much else happened. But we are in the 80th minute here and we get another chance. But as you can see, nothing really happened in the second half all too much. But Joe Welsh does well there. Plays the ball in. Hayhurst gets it out on the wing. Plays it into Brownhill, who manages to get his head. He manages to get up high and the ball ends up in the back of the net. Josh Brownhill does very well there, drifted in from the wing, so maybe, just maybe, Josh Brownhill could have found a new position playing out on the wing, because there's a lot of competition at the moment for centre mids with obviously Welsh, Kilkenny, Alan Brown, McAllister, and even Jack King, who played decent when I played him there last game. So there's a lot of competition there that maybe, just maybe, Josh Brownhill could make it as a winger on this career mode. I'm not too sure. Leave it in the comments below what you think of that. But honestly, I think that could work. But he bagged a very nice goal for himself there indeed. And then in the 90th minute, Exeter do manage to force themselves a chance here. Sloppy defending. We should have made about 5 tackles in this move, but they managed to whip the ball in well. We managed to make a half clearance, but it's just not good enough. And they should have scored that. I don't know how he put that wide. They were so... Just look how close he is, how he managed to put that wide from there. Stuckman was beaten, but I just don't understand how they managed to actually put that wide from there. But that was a win for us in the end. So going into the second match now, we are playing Gillingham. And as you can see, this is the league table. Just look at the goals scored. We've only scored 10 goals this season compared to Bristol City, who have scored 19. So that's not great in all honesty. But we have, as you can see there, Bailey Wright is on international duty for this match. So that means that we can't play him. So it's a bit annoying that you can't, pick to postpone your match if you have international players, but it was only one player, so I decided to bring Paul Huntington into the team. So this time I decided to go for a sort of a 4-4-1-1 formation with Gallagher playing in the hole behind Garner and Humphrey and Reid on the wings, who both, I've been really impressed with Humphrey and Reid so far in this career mode. Both of them are chipped in with a lot of assists and the odd goal now and again. So, and maybe, just maybe, Tom Clark playing with Paul Huntington at centre-back, that's been what we've been doing mostly in real life at the moment since Bailey Wright's been out injured. So maybe that could be a thing for the career mode, a new centre-back partnership going there. But getting into this game, honestly, not much happened. Basically, nothing happened in the first half. We're in the 42nd minute for the first highlight, but Kilkenny picks it up, plays it into Garner, and he has a tame shot that the goalkeeper makes an easy save. But honestly, I wasn't feeling this team. I knew I made a mistake, so I decided to change the formation up going into the second half. I decided to go for a 3-5-2 formation as Gillingham, they weren't offering a lot going forward, so I thought I could get away with playing 3 at the back. And I decided to bring Scott Laird off for Jermaine Beckford, who, you know, since he scored in the last JPT match, I thought that he might do well here. And we had an instant impact from them. We have a good ball played out here to Humphrey. Humphrey whips it into Garner, and the goalkeeper almost ran back into his own net then, but did make a good save in the end, and Garner was denied. But Joe Garner gets another chance here. Chris Humphrey again showing his pace down the ring. Looks up for Joe Garner. Joe Garner gets his header there, but honestly, he was leaning back, and it was unlucky. He was never really going to get much power behind that, but I still wasn't feeling this, so what I decided to do, I decided to bring on Josh Brownhill and Alan Brown into the midfield, just so we'd have a bit of energy, really, because McAllister and Kilkenny were playing well, but we just didn't have that energy, so they had an instant impact. Gallagher whips it into Paul Huntington, who gets the header on target and into the back of the net. Absolutely majestic header from Paul Huntington, who he scored about 7 goals in real life this season. So it's nice that he's chipped in with one in this career mode. And honestly, he did well there. His header, he got really high up, and the defender on the line there was unlucky not to keep it out really. But sometimes you do need that luck, you know. I think that scoring corners is mostly luck on FIFA, you know, it's a 50-50 thing, so we did definitely deserve that bit of luck since we were on top. But Chris Humphrey again showing his pace down the wing, and he manages to get a good ball in here to Garner, and Garner gets the shot away, but the goalkeeper, he had an absolute blinder this match, makes another good save here. Joe Garner really unlucky not to score that. And then we get a final chance here. Cal Reid, bit of trickery, does well and gets his shot away, but the goalkeeper makes a fantastic save in the end. Cal Reid, very unlucky here not to score. He hit that with real power, but the goalkeeper, like I said, played an absolute blinder in this match. And that was full time, just like that. And we won 1-0, but at the end of the day, it's another 1-0 victory. And honestly, we've had way too many of them this season. We really do need to be putting teams to bed. So there is the league table at the end of this episode, guys. As you can see, we are still in third, but Bristol and Yeovil are starting to pull away. So honestly, that's not great, as top 2 is the aim for the end of the season. And there's the bottom of the league table, as you can see. Sheffield United not doing very well, surprisingly. But that will wrap it up for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, make sure you do leave a like, and I will see you all